I'm pretty excited about this live stream because I've been listening to trance music since I was a wee one, and this is gonna, I think, feel very nostalgic. I'm also sure that we're gonna hear stuff that I've never heard before, which is also exciting. We're definitely gonna take a stretch break today. I wore my dorkiest shorts, and so I hope that every half hour you'll join me in standing up and moving our bodies a little bit so that we don't die an early death. Just realized I forgot to bring a beverage with me. Well, whatever. Okay, so because trance music, it's I say long-winded. Usually, not always, the tracks are very long because they're dance tracks and they're meant to be mixed in to DJ sets. You need a long lead in and a long lead out. You need to be able to get into the zone on the dance floor and stay there for a good while, Transcend. You need to get into say it with me, trance. So while there are radio edits of some of these, a lot of them are going to be longer. So I decided this would be the perfect opportunity to test drive a couple different things about this way we do live streams. So the first one is tiered requests. Basically, the more money you pay, the longer the song can be. So I need to load up what I set because I don't think I'm going to be remembering those details. But I'm going to go over it with you real quick. The other thing we're test driving is that YouTube is extremely greedy about how much they take from super chats. Do you want to guess the percentage? It's about 35%. And, I've just sort of accepted it, but as soon as we started doing the live streams with my mom and I'm, cutting her not checks, but, I'm sending her Venmos for her, for the earnings. And it's realizing just how much they're taking from her. It made me really mad. And I'm just wondering if there's any way to start mixing in Venmo and PayPal super chats, essentially, because they take, I don't even know, but it's Venmo takes none. PayPal takes 3%, something like that. So in the description, you will see all of this, but here's how it's going to work today. We're just going to see what happens. I know this is boring. This is like the business we've got to do beforehand. So for the first 30 minutes, once we start the stream, it's going to be how it always is, where anyone can make a request for free. Just be sure to put the artist name and the song title and the time, the length. And it's going to be a 5-minute max for the free ones. And then we'll switch to the super chats only so we can make sure that we can get to as many as possible. And after that, it'll be the lowest tier or whatever of super chats, which is blue and green super chats, or Venmo and PayPal donations that are over 10. You get 6 minutes. If you do a yellow or orange super chat or a Venmo PayPal donation over 20, you get 8 minutes. And if you do a pink or red super chat or a Venmo PayPal over 40, you get 12 minutes. I don't know. There's probably some infected mushroom tracks that are 12, 15 minutes long, whatever. But so we're just going to see how it goes. Now, if you do the Venmo PayPal option, please put your request in the description there, because I will not be able to connect if you type it in the chat and then, your name is probably not gonna be the same. Anyway, so I will be looking at my phone. You are welcome to tag me and be like, I sent you a Venmo request. I sent you a PayPal request so that I know to go, get it. So if you want to go through those extra hoops, you don't want to give PayPal, YouTube as much of your money as, they are taking, you can try that. And then the last bit of business is that, we're doing a genre, right? And genres, people can be really picky about genres. I'm not going to be picky about it, but I do want to make sure we're kind of we're consistent with like the sound of the stream, when we're doing a genre. So if you request something that's just so not fitting, then I will stop. I will probably just not play the whole song because I want to, thinking of the health of the whole stream and the consistency of the music, I think is important for something like a genre stream. So if you're not sure if something is trance, because you're like, is that techno? Is that like, what is that? Maybe just wait a little bit for us to play some stuff. We talk about it and see what it sounds like. And maybe that'll go like, oh, okay. Like, yes, mine fits, or, oh no, like mine is not in this vibe at all. If that makes sense. Okay. So now I think we've gotten all that out of the way. Let's go look for our first 30 minutes of music. All right. Oh, Leanne. Well, you can try PayPal. Oh, yeah. And those are Venmo and PayPal. Venmo, it's iximusic, one word. And you'll see my logo picture. And then PayPal, it should be the same picture. And it's you can just send it to my email, ixi@iximusic.com. All right. Oh, this is a great one. Dan Salmon. Faithless, God is a DJ. And this is 90s, right? I feel like we should... going forward, if you know the date that it was released, I think that would be interesting. Tell me in your request. All right. This is the short version. There's like an 8-minute version. This is... Oh my God. 1998. That lead does things to me.
This is my church. This is where I heal my hurts. It's in natural grace, or watching young life shape. It's in minor keys, solutions and remedies. Enemies becoming friends when bitterness ends. This is my church. This is my church.
Oh, that key change is so good.
This is my church. This is my church. This is where I heal my hurts. It's in the world I've become, contained in the hum between voice and drum. It's in change, the poetic justice of cause and effect. Respect, love, compassion. This is my church. This is where I heal my hurts. For tonight, God is a DJ. For tonight, God is a DJ.
Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm not going to explain. I'm just going to start back a bit. And keep the party going. Everything's fine. I just, like, my hand slipped on the decks, you know? Was trying to let's load up some kind of synth here. Let's like get like a nice trancey lead stab thing. Oh, that's a bass line. Wow. Okay. That's kind of cool, but it has this weird attack. So is that. Oh, that has so much. These have harmonics on them. Okay, this is so fun. It's too low. It has potential if I can. No? Okay, whatever. All right, so this one is like, it changes key. I love that. I didn't remember it did that. And it feels like you're leveling up when that happens. I'm curious if it goes up. Like, does it change key up or down? I think it goes down. But it feels like I went up. It's kind of cool. Because it starts here. I know this is not the right sound. Just let me... So this is in minor. It's all minor, and even when it changes key, it's in minor. So that's part of why it feels kind of, it's serious, you know? It's like it's cathartic, you know, this is my church. There's a reverence to it, and the minor really sharpens things up. It doesn't feel like silly or anything. It's, you know, this is serious business. And sounds like a cat. So at first it's in this key. Oh, it's a monosynth. Of course it's a monosynth. They're all monosynths, aren't they? Oh my God, I would have totally used that. So I produced trance for, I don't know, just like a couple, 3, 4, I don't know, a few years, like a ton. I was like obsessed. I would have totally used this. This sound is amazing. Oh my God. But also a monosynth. But it's okay. I'll just play the chords. So, hang on, I gotta. I love the bass because the bass is going wow, 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 and it hits that dissonant note, and it's kind of got like a syncopated, weird, polyrhythmic kind of vibe to it. Like
my church. This is where I heal my hurts.
It might just be because the sound has like a really weird, like kind of slow delayed attack. I don't know, but it's such a cool feeling. Tons of reverse samples in this one that I didn't remember. I'm sorry, I can't do like a full analysis of everything. But let's listen to I just have to get the key change. so great.
This is my church.
Change my key, baby. Man, those drum sounds are so nostalgic. It went down. Now there's a harmony that makes it sound even more minor. It's beautiful. It's such a great... Yes, it's wubby. You're absolutely right. That bass line is wubby. That's a perfect word for it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was such a good one. And I just love his voice. He could say anything, and I'd just be like, oh. I don't know. It's like calming and focusing. But I feel like trance synths always made me feel like I was like elevating out of my body or something. They feel, bigger than or something. It's just such an amazing feeling to dance to it. Heck yeah. Okay. Next one. Tiësto. Dance for Life. I don't know if I know this. We're listening to the 4-minute 29 minute, or wait, let me make sure I got that right. I don't remember now. I can't remember which one you requested, but we're going to do this one. 4 minutes, 29 seconds. This is a music video. I don't know if I know it, but everyone knows Tiësto. Okay, music video sounds. When does it get going? How about here? 2.
Such as neurology,
like
nature.
Long intro. Here we go. That trance kick is.
You only take heed when you need to. You only take heed when you need to, and you need to. Come, let me brief you.
Nice.
To see where greed lead to, and you need to. Inspire the love inside your people, our people, equal. Footing for all, no steeples, no spires, no more hellfires, and please no more gunfire. Dance for life. Dance for life.
Oh yeah, when did this come out?
Dance for life. Dance for life.
2007?
Quench with people them
Really?
first.
Doesn't sound like it, does it?
Put them first. And when the floodgates burst, come inside and we'll keep you strong. We protect the children of this new dawn.
I'm obsessed with this reverb.
We properly skilled and we fear no storm. And what we're building will persevere long after the wicked them disappear. Justice, truths and rights gone clear. Me and the youth them are gonna start this year. Me and the youth we are gonna start this year. Dance for life. 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 Dance for life.
So many flat 6 chords today.
Dance for life.
Pretty sure there's one in here. Just kind of just zoning out a little bit. Man, that lead.
HIV AIDS is lethal.
Okay, I haven't heard that one before, but it's on the slower side. I feel like that's like, isn't it? Does anyone else have like sort of an internal like BPM? I think it's like 125 or something. But the quality of that lead, is that like a Tiësto thing? It's got that kind of, it almost sounds a little bit like an alarm or something. You know, there's like a brrr, kind of sound to it. It's sort of, it's very bright. It's very like kind of harsh, you know, and it doesn't really modulate. It's just sort of like blah, 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 blah. You know, it's just what I'm really interested in though is the chords behind it, these chord stabs. And maybe this is why I love this kind of stuff, because I was so into trance. I love, and just electronic music in general, but specifically, I think I was listening to a lot of progressive trance, psytrance. I liked some stuff that I would consider like anthemic, but it could also get a little cheesy for me. So it really depended. But there often are these like chord stabs or like leads that are really plucky. Like they just have the super fast attack, but just like no sustain at all. It just, you know, it's there and it's gone, but then there's a delay or reverb coming off of it. And that's the key. And so you get all this really cool texture and the contrast of the attack with the whatever comes off of it. It's just so cool. It feels very visual to me. So you've got these chords going duh, 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 syncopate, duh, duh, duh. And the reverb off of it was so good. Somehow it wasn't making anything muddy. It was just sort of hanging in the air like a mist. But then I think because of the side chaining, when the kick would hit, I think the reverb, you know, there's probably lots of stuff that was side chained to the kick. The reverb is like, you know, it just like dissipates and then it comes back with the next stab. So there's this super cool, like choking that reverb kind of feeling. That was great. It was good. The lead is a Tiësto thing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, so I know there might be some people here who are going to be kind of coming from this from like a genre purity standpoint, and I totally respect that. That's not the point of the stream, actually. It's more like we're trying to create some kind of container for the vibe we're going for and the kind of music we're looking for. If we play something that I feel is like so not even in the ballpark, I'm just going to stop it. But otherwise, let's just keep an open mind and enjoy, like, it's going to be dance music, you know, and I'm not going to be a trance purist. A lot of the, you know, drum sounds are, I think, very iconic to the genre. You know, Faithless has a lot of the specific kind of drum sounds. I would say that was trance, and also maybe a little bit of progressive house. And, you know, there's genres are made up, right? And it's like this container that we created. So yeah, let's just try to keep an open mind about it. And, you know, I don't want us to get too bogged down, like arguing about if something was trans or not trans. You know what I mean? I will, of course, if something's like so not fitting, I'm just going to say, hey, I don't think that's the right vibe for today. And I'll move on. So just want to say that. Take that for what you will. All right. Let's do Alice Deejay, Better Off Alone, classic. We're going to do the version. There's a 2-minute 56 version, a 3-minute 39 version. I guess we'll do I can't remember what you requested, but let's do the slightly longer one. The other one is from the music video, and I'm a little worried about audio quality. So. Oh, God. Talk to Me. Annie Lennox. I would always think about that.
Do you think you're better off alone? Do you think you're better off alone?
That sound. We gotta talk about these. Okay, so the drum fills. You know, there's this one that's in so many, trance and trance adjacent tracks with this just snare roll. You know, just it just gets louder and louder and louder. The thing can go on for like 4 bars. And the first Faithless track had it. This track had it. And, definitely use that in some of the stuff that I was making in 98, 99. Yeah. Which is so classic. And, when I'm listening to this kind of music, I'm really listening to the drum tones because it's, I think drum tones and drum patterns have a lot to do with how music is felt. And, there's like these trancey, hi-hats, trancey crashes, trancey claps. Sometimes snaps. I've heard trance with some snaps. But once it sounds like a snare, like the snares were used as the fills, but the snares weren't used as the 2s and 4s. It was claps, and there's just certain tones to them. And even the kick, the Tiësto track, I feel like that kick was very trance kick. It had this like really hard attack, like a really just like, but it didn't go, it wasn't like rave, but it was just like this. I should sample that. So do you think you're better off alone? Oh yeah. I don't think I listened to that track, but you couldn't escape it. I feel like it was everywhere. At least it felt like that. Okay. Let's do, okay. So this one is William Orbit. It's a short version. Maybe this is the radio edit of his, like it's Barber's Adagio for strings, but trance. And I do believe I've heard this. Partly I'm choosing it because I want to hear it again because I think this was a part of my childhood or teenagehood. There's a very long version of it that we're not going to play for this free portion of the stream, but I'm going to see what this shorter one sounds like. It's 3 minutes, 38 seconds. Hopefully the quality is decent. You just never know on YouTube. So let's give it a shot. Let's see. William Orbit. It does sound familiar, but I also know the piece, like the original piece. Oh my God, he just died. Like 3 weeks ago. There's a snare. Nice. Great. Added another clap on top. I guess there were certain 2s and 4s that weren't claps, but weren't like snares. More like, I don't know. Oh, wow. Filter on that synth is gorgeous. Okay, so they just faded it out. That's what this version is. That was me hitting my keyboard. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I have heard that. I thought so. And yes, it did go on for much, much, much longer. I guess they just faded it out. Anyway. I cannot remember. Why is my chair doing that? That's annoying. Stop it. Stop doing that. Okay, anyway. Can I like tighten this? Is there like a knob? No? Oh, well. Okay, fine. I don't care. Okay, so I take it back. There is a sound that's not a clap that I've heard. I would say I've heard it mostly in psytrance, though. Psytrance, I think, didn't really use the clap, but it was kind of a snare, but not like, it sounded very synthesized, and it kind of sounded like that. It's like this, like, pff, but not like a, pff, not like, okay, I can't do it. It sounds kind of halfway between a clair and a snap. Exactly. A clap and a snare is a certain, I don't know. I'm having trouble describing it. So yeah, that reminded me, because I loved psytrance. It was called psychedelic trance, though, when I was listening to it. Like all of the compilations I bought, because I don't know, I was really into the compilations. They said psychedelic trance, and then later on, things started becoming called psytrance, and I thought that maybe that might actually be a different genre, and maybe it is. But so this would have been like late 90s, early 2000s, psychedelic trance. But that's a lot of syllables. Maybe people are just like, come on, just call it psytrance. I don't know. And Goa. But yeah, there was like definitely some different drum sounds. Anyway, this is beautiful. I love how he basically has the Adagio for strings melody changing on the offbeats. One of the things I love about trance music is that there is always an offbeat hi-hat on the offbeat eighth notes. And it's usually open. And it's long. It's like it's tss, tss. Not a little tss, tss, tss. And the syncopation in that is just really, really exciting. And there's also just this whole emphasis on those eighth note offbeats in trance. And so there's some kind of gate or something on this, ticka-da, 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 to emphasize those offbeats. And then he even had the melody, Adagio for strings, changing. You could think of it as, the changing on the offbeats, whereas in the original, it doesn't have drums or anything, obviously. But the assumption is that the pulse of Adagio for strings is the beat is when the notes are changing. So he kind of turned that on its head. I thought that was really beautiful. And that piece of music is exceptionally gorgeous. And, I think it was written about war. And it's very, very, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just used in a lot of war movies. I can't remember now. But, it's profoundly emotional and I think kind of devastating in its beauty. And again, the trance just made it like cathartic, and beautiful synth work. All these ARPs and sequencers and gorgeous big fat leads. Yeah, nice. What's the difference between trance, psytrance, and sybient? I don't even know what that last one is. Well, I think trance is the umbrella, right? That's the umbrella genre for that psytrance is under. But sybient sounds like maybe it's ambient. Yeah, that's what I would assume. Fun. Okay, let's see. We're going to do one more before we switch to the donated requests, which if you weren't here at the beginning, you can now do it different ways. YouTube takes 35% of your super chat. So if you don't want to do that, you don't want to give them money, you can make a request today through Venmo or PayPal. It's in the description. And also, the larger the donation, the longer the song you can request. So make sure you check how long your donation allows for the song length. That was awkwardly stated. This is the first time I'm trying this, so it's not necessarily the new way we're going to do it, but we're just going to see, since trance does usually have a lot of minutes packed in there. Okay. Let's see. I think... So I was just listening to Chicane, who's also Mr. Joshua, I think, or... Right? So I'm kind of curious, because I don't know that I know anything else that he's done. This is called Offshore. The song I was playing, though, is definitely not trance. It's some kind of dance genre. So let's just see if this feels like it fits our container today. It's from 1997. I'm getting Ibiza vibes. Also, this is like mono. That can't be right. Okay, that's better. You see? It matters. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm skeptical. You know this song? Classics. It's actually, that sound is almost like half snap. Oh. There's the snares. I think it fits. The piano. And then the kick fill. Oh my god. some breaks. A break. You hear the swing. Also, this break is in the relative major key, so if it feels different, that's also why. Oh, wow. That wasn't a break. That was just the end. Yeah. Okay. So what's cool about this is that at first, this is pretty slow. I like slow. At first, the beat does have a lot of like trance tones, but then he layered another like groove on top of it. Probably not another kick, but like a whole other like collection of higher percussion, you know, hi-hats and clap/snare, whatever, that had a completely different flavor. And I was like, that sounds like Ibiza. And I don't know. I had some Ibiza compilations. That's really the only reason I can recognize the sound. I've never studied it or like read a written description of what that is. And I've never been to Ibiza, and I've never been to, I think I've literally been to one rave my whole life, and I was a full ass grown adult. So, but yeah, it just, I mean, it even had like the seagulls and the ocean, you know, it's a completely different feeling, I think. But, you know, the swelling chords were so trancey. I don't know, to me, the minor key, it'd be really interesting. I would hazard to say that, like, you know, the overwhelming majority of trance music is in natural minor, the scale of just regular minor, and has, you know, just a lot of the same chords that I tend to favor. But I think, you know, Ibiza and stuff, yeah, I think would definitely go in more major directions. Not always, but it's just I don't know, it's just a different vibe. But I think it still fits. And that was really beautiful. Yeah. Cool. All right. So now we're going to switch to donated requests. So as a reminder, you can do that through a super chat. Ibiza. Yeah. You know, I've heard that, but I've also seen a lot of people making fun of people who say Ibiza like it's not quite that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we should get up and stretch and hydrate. You're right. Exactly. See, Americans say it like that. I'm going to Ibiza. No, I'm sure it's a sound that we just don't Americans just don't have in our language, and so it's something that we can only approximate with a th, right? Okay, so yes, you can make a super chat request, and the lowest tier of the super chats, you can request a song up to 6 minutes, which is blue and green, and the next tier is yellow and orange. You can request a 7-minute or 8-minute track up to 8 minutes, and then the red and the pink, you can request something up to 12 minutes. And then if you'd rather bypass YouTube's ridiculous cut, you can use Venmo or PayPal, and all that is in the description. All right. Let's see what we got. I think we should start with Leanne's. Leanne made a request on PayPal, and it's for LSD by Hallucinogen, 1995. Okay. I wonder what the song is about. This is really, Get guess is as good as mine. Oh, I know this one.
I believe with the advent of acid, we discovered a new way to think. And it had to do with piecing together new thoughts in your mind. Why is it that people think it's so evil? What is it about it that scares people so deeply? Even the guy that invented, what is it?
Is this really Spangle?
They're
A different name?
that there's more to reality than they have confronted. That there are doors that they're afraid to go in, and they don't want us to go in there either, because if we go in, we might learn something that they don't know, and that makes us a little out of their control.
Oh, I see. Okay. Got a hi-hat. Oh yeah, also, Psytrance is all in Phrygian. Oh shit, I forgot the stretch. Okay, guys. Let's do it. Polyrhythms, a specific one too. Organs 3.
Losing his mind and feels it going.
Oh yeah, and their snare clap is just like ray gun sounds. Ray gun sounds, or that like snap snare. Does anyone ever listen to Electric Universe? Also, like the hi-hat patterns are definitely different in Psytrance, and there isn't always actually that's true for both I think trance and Psytrance. There isn't always anything on the 2 and 4, but I feel like especially Psytrance. One thing is for sure, it has to have a 4 on floor. I mean, even if it's in 12/8, it's gotta have that. Oh my god, there it is. That must have been on one of my many psychedelic trance compilations. I even remember what they looked like, and I have some of them. I can't remember where I put my CDs when I moved. But there was this whole... Remember I talked to y'all about this? Tathata was like this record label or something. I had all their... I feel like... Tathata compilation of psychedelic trance. I feel like I had all of their volumes. Yep. Spirit Zone. Maybe it's Spirit Zone is the... Yeah, Spirit Zone's the record company. Maybe Tathata was like a series of a compilation, like a compilation series or something. So I had all of those, I think. I feel like I just kept buying them because I was like, I love this. This is awesome. Must have been on there. This is so nostalgic for me. It's crazy. I made one psytrance track. I think it actually came out really well. It's technically a remix, but I basically just redid the whole thing. I was like, hi, sorry, I kind of just kind of destroyed your song. But he loved it. I just wanted to see if I could do it, and it was very fun. Okay. All right. That was a good one, Leanne. That has so many great synths, and I feel like something that stood out to me was the filters. You gotta have some kind of modulation and filtering on your synths, because then that's part of what the movement in the song is, you know, because there's a lot of repetition in trance music, and that's by design, right? It gets you into that zone and keeps you moving. You start focusing on other things changing, and one of those is the filters, and that just changes the tone, the frequencies in something over time. So you get these that's one example of how it can work. It could also change like the note lengths, or like what you perceive as the note lengths. You know, you take a, I mean, I can even show you. You can take a synth, and by the way, when I was producing trance music, I didn't know what I was doing at all. Like I knew if I moved this knob, you know, then it would change the tone like that. But I didn't know what it was. I still am not sure what I was moving, so we'll have to go in and look. But you know, let's see, can I do this? Okay, so there I am in the corner. That's me in the corner. And then oh my god, why is it so tiny? Wait a second. Why is it so tiny? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, so this is one of my trance songs, but I know for sure there's this trance lead, and I gotta change it. So I'll show you what I mean. Audio. Okay, good. All right, so the trance lead, let's see, is probably called. It's the. You would think I'd put it near the top. What is a racked synth? Oh, it might be this. Okay, so let's see if I hit play. Yep. Okay. So look over here. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Okay, see these things with the green lines? These are automation. So I recorded me changing, because these are faders in this one. It just says filter to frequency and resonance, I'm guessing. I didn't know what that meant, but slowly pushing it up. And with this particular sound, it makes the pluck sound longer. Okay, I'm also increasing the frequency of filter 1 as well, which is a low pass 12. I don't know what I know what low pass means now, but At the very end of this, you'll hear, okay, wait. At the very end of this phrase, like right where my mouse is, you'll hear the note get really long. The notes. See? And then it goes. So that creates so much tension and excitement and suspense. You know, it feels like it's controlling the energy, the source energy, right? So anyway, filters they're so important, I think, in trance music. So important. So I just wanted to show that to you. That was Reason, by the way. Reason. Yeah. I use Logic now, but I still have all of my Reason projects, and I'm like grateful on a regular basis that I worked really hard to preserve all that data all these years. I just knew, I need to have this forever, you know? Okay. So yeah, amazing filtering in that Psytrance song. And then, yeah, it definitely reminded me that there's very different kinds of drum patterns. Still, of course, the 4 on the floor, I think Psytrance is, you know, can be pretty fast too. It can get really fast, but maybe not as much, offbeat hi-hat action. I was realizing like, oh yeah, that is not really a Psytrance thing. There's plenty of just the 16th note hi-hats is, you know, or little clickies or whatever. And this one even had, like, it took the open trance hi-hat and just used like a, like made this whole other kind of syncopated pattern. And then, yes, I don't think there are claps. I don't think there are any claps in Psytrance. There actually probably are snares. So I do take back what I said before. I was kind of being a little more narrow-minded there. And those snappy snares, those in between the snap and a snare. And also, yeah, like sound effects. Like that one had like a bloing, like brr, brr, for the snare or clap. Little ray guns. So great. Okay. The Wirtz 763 has requested the original mix of Spiritualized by the Olmec Heads, Andy Paring, Wes Coggle. And they said, I'm early / event has not started, but I may be on the road and think some 1999 trance might be a good tone setter. Trance was got me DJing. Yes. All right. Let's see what we can find here. Oh yeah, and I kind of mentioned it while I was standing up, so I don't know if you heard it, but a lot of Psytrance, I mean, I think almost all of it is in Goa is in Phrygian, which is a different scale. It sounds so much darker and more kind of like sinister and like it I don't know. It's definitely the right scale if you want to be like talking about like an alien takeover or something. And it fits ray gun side effects way better than minor, I think. It's the one Phrygian or even the major version, Phrygian dominant. Okay, here we go. Classic trance drum sounds. This came from the classic trance drum pack. Kind of acidy bass line. Oh man. Just a smidge of house in that little like 707. Okay, cool. Shaker. I mean, you've got to have a killer beat for dance music. It starts there, you know? Oh! I know this one. Is that little note change at some point? change I love. What's that? The progressive layering is so great. The one string synth. Tiësto. Oh my god. Oh my god, yep. Where my pen? Spot 6. Yeah, that's must have been where I got it. That's not true. I liked it when I was a kid. There it is. That offbeat bouncing hi-hat. I mean, bass. Tambourine. Oh my god, that was lucky. have a piano and a synth at the same time. So, okay, this one's in D minor. So you were hearing the flat 6 to the 4 to the 1. Someone asked it the same as children. Yes, it is. I'm pretty sure, from memory at least. Yeah, that one has kind of like a lot of the classic stuff in it. Those drum sounds. Everyone was like talking about what drum machine it came from. I never really knew where these things came from. I just got these sample packs and I just, but yeah, the iconic, all the drum sounds. And even had the tambourine. It did have a little bit of swing to it. And it's funny, there's like some trance that has a little swing. And some of it's straight, which has a more serious tone. So this one has a little bit of swing. And it had the piano lead that came in later. Did it have like a big piano breakdown though? I can't remember. I feel like that's such a classic thing to do. And the kind of progressive building of layers, starting off with just the dum 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 dum. No, it was even less than that first, right? It was just like da 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 dum or something. And adding on, layering. It builds up. Your energy builds up with it, right? It had the snare, and what was the one that had the kick fill? And I forgot to talk about that. Where you can also do that with a kick. You can have a kick go. That one's a little bit punchier. I feel like that is more psytrance-y. I put that in my psytrance track. And then it had the it's kind of slow, but it's an arpeggio. Sorry, this is a weird synth, but okay, I can't. I gotta change it. That sounds is we don't need that. All of these have octaves on them, I swear. Okay. I'm not in Reason, I'm in Logic. Ooh, that's a cool sound. Okay. All right, whatever. I'll just play it up here. We need like a plucky sound, but I don't have time for that. But sorry. It's F. Okay. So this is very like trancey to have like some kind of pattern where like one note is moving and the other ones aren't, and yeah, like arps, just arps. So just that low note is going up while these stay the same. Yeah, it was great. I think the Tiësto song is the Tiësto song track and the Chicane one I hadn't heard before. But great request. I don't know if the requester was able to be here, but hopefully they can watch afterwards. Okay. I'm going to check out a request from PayPal. From Out of My System, artist, Hole in One. And the song is called Life's Too Short. Live? Whoa. Live at Paleis, Soestdijk mix from 1997. Oh my, okay. All right, hang on. Okay, and 6 minutes, 21 seconds. I found 6:22. That's probably it. Oh, that's just the mix is called. It's not live. Okay. Wow. Chris Whips. Oh, this is a Yamaha. Yamaha! Is that what you meant? Do a remix of this with I Feel Love. Yeah, this one's not in a minor key. And drums. What a build. Oh, I got a chord change. Out of my system. Yeah. I haven't heard that one. Okay. That one had the classic slow build. And then it kind of, it crested, you know? It finally like, and then it slowly went back down. It's the one wave. Some have multiple builds. They break down, they build up, they break down. That one was just one. That would really keep things going in a club, you know? As much as musically, I love breakdowns in trance. Dancing to the breakdowns does feel a little weird. It does feel like, it's like, I don't really want to catch my breath, you know? Like if I need to catch my breath, I'll just like, I don't know. But you know, I just want the energy to keep going. But when you're composing it, it does feel weird to not ever break down. Anyway, sidebar, Your Honor. Okay, let's go back to music. Yeah, that one was in Mixolydian. That's I don't know if I've ever heard a trance song in Mixolydian before. Really, I mean, I probably have, but. Cool. Okay. Let's do John West. You requested 2 things here, so I'm just gonna pick the second one. It just sounds good. Genetic transmission. Let's see. Genetic transmission. Well, okay. I didn't get any songs. It just showed me a bunch of science videos. Okay, I think I found it. Genetic transmission. 1994, Dragonfly Records. Is this it? That delay, man.
He was holding back. He wasn't being cooperative. He wasn't giving me the information I needed. Evasive. And finally, I felt that he was playing games.
There is so much evidence in this situation. Setting aside any anecdotal testimony from any witness out there, from anybody who's been in one of these facilities, the evidence as to how the system operates in and of itself is illegal. It's inherently evil in the manner in which this business is conducted. That's the problem.
I love how the hi-hats either have a delay on them or they have variability in the velocities. I feel like that's a very slight choice. Yeah, I wasn't into this kind of music in '94, so I kind of think I missed it. I was listening to Alanis Morissette. Man, that clap is just going for it. So syncopated. This is so much drier sounding than a lot of trance I'm used to. Nice though. The choir. Oh. See the kick? There's a lot of 4 against 3 polyrhythms in trance. There's another one. Phrygian. Listen to that filter opening, closing. I love how it makes certain synths sound more talkative. Electro hi-hat there. And then this kind of guitar. And those claps. Slow, isn't it? So 120. Maybe even a little slower. I think it's slower. Sorry. So loud. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. So great. Very mouth-like. Nice. With a fade out. Cool. Yeah, I never heard that one. That one's definitely before my time. It does feel really different, doesn't it? It's slower. It feels maybe, I would say it's side trancey. So it just has, because yeah, the scale and some of the other stuff that they were doing with the drum patterns. But did have that offbeat hi-hat. But gosh, it was slow. Yeah, it's so different. I think a lot of EDM producers talk a lot about BPM because I think a lot of genres are separated, at least partly by BPM, which is really interesting to think about. But when it's for the tempo affect everything, you know? All right. Let's go back to one of the requests on PayPal. We'll do a little backs and forthsies. Oh yeah, let's do Clore's request. So I think I know this one. It's Delerium featuring Sarah McLachlan, The Silence, Tiësto remix. You never know. With the remixes, sometimes I'm like, oh, I know this one. And then I'm like, no, I don't, because it's a remix. A different DJ remixed it, and I have no idea. It's like a whole different song. Okay. chorus. They want you to want it.
And I wanted to believe that I get caught up when the rage in me subsides.
Okay, yeah.
In this violin, I am sinking. In this silence, in this violin, in this silence, I believe. In this violin, I am sinking. In this silence, in this violin, in this silence, I believe. I have seen in this violin, you are silent, you are breathing. In this violin, I am free.
Oh yeah, flat six, sorry. Filter. That's pretty. What the? That was weird. What was that ending? What happened? They brought the drum beat back, but on the wrong beat. That was weird. Okay, well, anyway. I don't know if I've actually heard that version. I'm not really sure. It didn't, like... There was a familiarity, but it could have just been that the genre has so many, like, tropes that feel familiar, you know? I'm not sure. It didn't really, like, spark that, like, oh, God. Like, I definitely, you know... I don't know. That's cool. It's a great song. It's a great song. I feel like the version I knew had that upper harmony, and they took it out of this one, which was kind of a bummer. It's in the verse when she goes like da, da. It's like this da, na, 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 na. Why'd they take that out? It's so important. Oh well. But yeah, this one has a little bit of that anthemic feeling, you know, with the big pads, the big beautiful da, da, da. I don't have a pad loaded up, sorry. We'll do it on piano just to be quick about it. Come here, piano. Come here. I guess I could just, what if is there like a classic pad I could just pull up, like, no, not that one. I thought I had maybe a pad, like, what's happening? Why am I hearing, it's not a pad. Okay. Of course it's an A minor. Oh, this one has harmonics. Whoa, okay, anyway. But yeah, that progression. And it's such a minor key goodness kind of thing. And yeah, nice, sharp, crispy trance drums and gorgeous vocals. Great build up and breakdown for sure. Okay. Sandstorm. We're not going to do Sandstorm, but we can just play that in our heads, right? We can just literally hit play, right? Okay. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to give you a reality check. I can't go that far over our cutoff of 2 p.m. today, so we're not going to be able to get to everybody. So just letting you know, some requests aren't going to be played. All right. That was from Clores. Thank you, Clores. All right. Real Serious has requested. You were just listening to this by coincidence. Ghost Voices by Virtual Self, aka Porter Robinson's side project. Okay. This has a much more modern feel to the visuals, but I could be completely wrong. There's a music video. I'll just use the one that just says audio. This one? This tempo feels not trance, but listen to that snare. Oh. That is fucking groovy. This is like a different era. Okay, yeah. I will let it go. It feels like it's so slow it's in the grave, which is so funny because it's really not, like, in comparison to slow songs. It's just the contrast. But I like it. That's a really trancey lead. I also love house, so I'm like I didn't discover house until I was older. A lot older. Oh. Sorry, misunderstood. Oh. Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's not. It's more. It's like house, but it's definitely got some trance stuff, for sure. Like the snare buildup and the synth leads. Yeah, but the like groove is like house, which is great. House is amazing. Very EDM. Moody, like 3C bass, so good. Delayed flat 6 bell emoji. Don't worry, you still got a job. Neo-trance is. Nice. That's good. That would feel so good to dance to. I actually really like slower stuff. It's just it was just the comparison. You know, you get used to. Anyway, that's good. Yeah. It's got house, but it's definitely got trance stuff going on for sure. Those kind of lead that lead did not feel like house. It felt straight trance. And I can't believe how the star of the show has been this snare fill roll, build up. It's like I knew it was, I just didn't realize how incredibly ubiquitous it was, and also like how just that one thing, you're like, oh, it's trance. It's great. Beautiful, great chord progression. All the greats. All the best parts of minor right there. Beautiful. And nice vocal chops. Okay, back to, I got a Venmo request from Maxwell S. Burned with Desire. Rising Star vocal mix. Armin van Buuren, Justine Suissa. Now that is a trance track title if I ever saw one. It just goes on and on and on. That's how you know that it's trance. I'm kidding. Also, Armin van Buuren was a big deal. Rising Star vocal mix. Armin van Buuren, Justine Suissa. All right. Let me make sure I find different lengths here. I think I'm going to do this one. Okay. Oh god, it just fades in? Oh wow. Is that because this is like... Okay, so I do see a much longer version, but I don't think that it's the right tier, 8.5 minutes. So I guess I'll have to play this one. Well, anyway, sorry, just the way it is. Okay, we're gonna just. Oh. Piano. Oh my god, the reverse cymbal.
For each forgotten kiss, for all the memories, for all the times a look said all we had to say. You played your part so well, a modern Romeo. You came on Cupid's wings, and then you flew away. You touched my face when you called my name. I burned with desire. Touched my face when you call my name. Burn with desire, but you left me in the rain.
Huge hats. Oh my god, the gated vocal.
But you left me in the rain.
That sounds really good piano over it. Ah, that fade off's a bummer, but okay, whatever. So this one is in minor as well. Here's home, here's flat 6, and here's the flat 7, which they kind of just hang on, and I love that. I love that shit. Oh good, the pad is still connected to the piano. Hear it? I love when little like fragments just stay. No matter what the chord's doing. So good. These notes were like, these are the notes of the song. We had the piano doing that. We also had the and then the that's cool. That's so trancey indeed. Indeed. Okay, we're probably only have time for one more. Oh my god. Okay, let me see. All right, I've done the Venmos. I've done most of the PayPals. I don't think we can get to them all. And then for Parasight, I think we're gonna do Fidel R 3585's request. Balil, Parasight. I love the play on words. Old school acid-laced meditative. That feels good. I think that's what we're gonna hit and end the stream there. So, but I do want to shout out the request we didn't get to. Heathen then requested Burnett and Cooper, Heart of You. Negative Vibes requested Kraftwerk, Tour de France, E-Tape 2. Incredibly clean synths and a very kinetic kind of track where you can feel all the motion of the bike race in the instrumentation. Lucas H. Newman requested Chicane. Oh yeah, we listened to one of his tracks at the beginning, Saltwater. John West requested a second request, You Reckon, Powerful Great Judge Dread sample. Oh, okay. You Reckon, Powerful Great Judge Dread sample. Venom requested Visonia, Impossible Romance, and Bourgeoisie. Oh, yours doesn't sound good. Oh, I have to have time to eat lunch. Well, maybe we'll play yours. But if we don't, Hallucinogen Orphic Thrench, 90 Goa Trance at its finest. And then Nick Tunes requested as a trance newbie. Children by Robert Miles. Oh, man. Oh, that is a short one. Well, we'll see. Okay. Did I get this one? I mean, we do have to do that. I feel like we have to do it. Maybe if I can start meal planning in my head, I'll have time. Let me find something from... Here we go. Okay, sounds the same. Records. Again, before my time. Is this like early psytrance? Feels slow though. A persistent copyright warning. We might have to fade this one out and switch to something else to prevent, let's see, a block. Because it's a long song. That's only a downside of long songs. It gives the algorithm a chance, or whatever it is, to scrub the screen and threaten us. Sharing amazing music. Mind you, the artist gets to run ads on this video afterwards and make money and get new fans. So what is the problem? Feels like something I would have listened to in the jungle. It's beautiful. warning keeps coming. I'm just gonna... It's so pretty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's do this. Let's play Children and then finish this part. Okay, this last part. I'll just keep it up. Okay, and then we'll say goodbye. Robert Miles. Classic. Okay. We're not gonna... We're doing... I mean, there's different versions, but I'm gonna do this one. We'll come back to Parasight. Sorry. So many suspended chords. Here comes our snare. And the kick. Get it faster. This had that other kind of open hi-hat. It's very like subtle. Possibly a different drum machine than the one I have in my head. And this one doesn't have anything on the 2s and 4s till the end, I think. So this was on the radio, right? I don't know how I heard it. Yeah, it's a good kick. It is. Oh God. We did our best with strings back then. Didn't have what we have today. That repeated da-da, da-da, da-da. Variation. Okay, there's our 2 and 4 accent. Yep. That's really pretty chord. There were really no women trance producers when I was growing up. I mean, maybe there were, but I didn't know about them. Yep, classic. Sorry. I know you can't hear see my piano, but I am playing. this. It's a little hard for a mediocre pianist like myself. Shit. To get the rhythm consistent with that tuck under. Oh, whatever. Very pretty. And yes, same chord progression as the other one. I don't remember now where someone was like, is this the Robert Miles Children chord progression? You are absolutely correct. Yeah, that's a classic. Okay, let's have the rest of Parasight serenade us to the end of the stream. I'm starving now, so I'm going to start like getting up and thinking about. I think I know exactly what I'm going to eat. Very different, isn't it? Guys for coming and requesting some great trance tracks. Trance Stream 2026. I almost said 2006 because that felt more natural. This is great. Thank you for your wonderful suggestions and your wonderful donations to keep the streams going, keep me going. And the next one is gonna be, today's Wednesday, right? On Sunday. And this Sunday at 3 o'clock Central. And I've decided to pick something that is a pretty intense topic, but I hope that it will actually encompass many different feelings. One of them being hope and comfort. But I don't know if this is a bad idea, but I'm going to just do it anyway. I'd like people to request the track that they would want to hear last in this life. I want to hear that track. So I will see you then for hopefully, ultimately, a very life-affirming and beautiful stream at 3 o'clock Central. Okay. Thank you. Bye.